You are now tuned in to Two Studs in a Pod, a podcast giving you a candid glimpse into the world of super terrific Uber dykes, but you can call us studs. I'm Blaze.
I'm Meech.
Balls, balls, and more balls is what we're getting into this week. So let's get into it. Homie, drop the beat. Off the cuff, we'd like to welcome you to the show. Studs and balls go hand in hand. Pause. So this week we're tossing it up about studs and their love of sports. But before we get into all that, Meech, what it do?
Hey, it is fucking freezing. It's snowing. And I realized that I'm not built for this shit and this ain't it no more. But yeah, other than that, I mean, life is good. I can't complain. Everybody's healthy. It's the holiday time, the most wonderful time of the year. Getting ready to just celebrate and enjoy some time off. What you been up to?
Still training in the new gig, learning all the new and exciting things that I'm now a part of. And just getting ready for the holiday, making sure I got presents and everything for my niece and nephews and wifey, and trying to figure out how to creatively present wifey her presents, because it's all about the presentation, right? And just trying to take care of myself, getting ready to start my own new year, new me situation, because 2020 COVID has got your boy off track. So we trying to hop back on that train that we were on for so long until we got run off track. That's about it. Living life and smiling and trying to be happy. Now it's time to go on ahead and get into Green Peas, where we get into a few of the books, shows, podcasts, trends, or whatever else new and exciting we have discovered or gotten into to help keep us amused and entertained. Meech, what you got on deck this week?
So I have been reading, like I mentioned on the last few podcasts. I finished 1 year of Ugly, which was it was a pretty good story. It was about like immigration, but to another country, like besides the U.S. So it was a migrant family, I guess, from migrating from Venezuela to Trinidad, which was pretty cool, because I got roots in Trinidad. So it was talking about the whole situation, which is very similar to what a lot of people go through here in the U.S. So that was a pretty dope book. And then I also read The Black Flamingo, which was more kind of like a teen read, but it was interesting, and I wanted to read it because it's an LGBTQ plus book.
Okay.
Yeah, so The Black Flamingo. That should tell you that that's one of Nikki people's. So yeah, it was about like a teenage boy who's, just out and proud and dealing with what teens deal with at, 15, 16 years old, but not being ashamed of who they are. So that book was pretty dope. And keeping on the LGBTQ plus track, I watched, I actually got lucky. I was able to go to the premiere of Deep in Vogue.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So that's, that was something else I was able to watch on my Green Peas segment this week.
Well, speaking of that Deep in Vogue, that's true. We did get to go. I did get to attend that virtual premiere with you and check that out. And I was very interested to see that they had straight people with the voguing queens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my biggest takeaway from the whole thing. But that was interesting for me to see. So, I just never thought it went down like that, but that was interesting. So, stealing your Green Peas a little bit there.
That's all good.
Also, keeping in the gay theme, We watched, wifey and I had a binge watching lazy ass session this weekend. This week actually, because she's on break from school, and so we watched Prom on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and you know what's crazy about that is James Corden. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
I, I, there's been all this drama and stuff about him playing the gay guy in this movie, Netflix film or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I thought he was really gay. Anyway,
Oh, so did I. He's not.
he's not apparently, and everybody's mad because he played this stereotypical gay man. But I was like, well, why? He played himself.
Yeah.
Like I really thought he was just playing himself.
So did I.
So I don't know if that speaks to how good he was or how crazy I am, but you know. We also got into Ambitions.
Oh, I don't see that.
It's like I think it's on HBO Max. We have so many services, I swear, but I think it's on HBO Max, and of course, there's one uh lesbian in the whole, or two lesbians because there was like a couple, right? But of course there has to be some kind of element of gayness going on in the situation, but it's like a black dynasty type of thing, like a black soap opera.
Oh really?
And it has Robin Givens
Oh wow.
and Essence Atkins, and I forget what the guy's name is. I want to call him Laz Alonso. That could be him, could not. I can't I can't tell you. But it's a definitely like a soap opera-y thing. And if you like that type of thing, then you will definitely binge watch this. Like Robin Givens plays the best evil person. You know, like it's like she was built for that role. So that was interesting to watch. And we finally watched The Photograph with Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh okay. I
Yeah,
haven't seen that.
yeah, that was cute. That was a cute little movie. It wasn't the movie I thought. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be from the previews that I watched,
Mm-hmm.
and from what I had heard about it. You know, when they were doing their press tours or whatever. So it was a nice little surprise. It's a cute little date night movie. You know, you and wifey can
Yeah, pop that in.
yes pop that in and cuddle up on the sofa. Of course, for us
I
it's
sound mad all talking about pop that in. Like fucking popping.
yes. What are you popping?
Stream.
Push play. Pop that in has now replaced.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting
push
old.
Play. Oh shit. Oh man. And we watched Ava with damn, I don't remember this lady's name. But she's like a spy assassin.
Oh, how was that? I think I did see that.
That one was pretty good. That one was definitely pretty good. So I wasn't mad that I hit play on that one because you know we got to take turns picking stuff. So which it's not like we want to. I usually try to get a remote to her. She tries to give the remote to me because it's just a hassle going through all the services trying to pick something and you know that long thing. And and pause. Let me go ahead and get my little brownie points. Happy anniversary to us. By the time this is released, it would have been our anniversary last week, but 9 years. Whoa.
Woo-hoo.
I know. Officially.
Damn, 9 years.
9 years, bro. Next year it will be a decade. Damn. And I can't believe I could even form my mouth to say those words.
That would
about me being in a relationship. Like, that's crazy. Who would have thought when Nikki and I first met that we would have been here where we are 9 years later? If you ask her, she would say she would, but you know.
Yeah.
She thinks she knows everything anyway.
So, oh man.
I had to pause for the cause, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Congratulations.
Yes. 9 years, 2 cats, a dog, several fish tanks, a house. Later, here we are. So, I'm still going strong. I still be feeling on a booty every chance I get.
Yes, sir. Keep it spicy.
Yes. Now that we're all warmed up, let's get into what we got cooking this week in stewed peas. There's no denying the connection many of us studs have with sports. Whether we use the ball on the hard court or play pitch and catch, masculine presenting women are no stranger to balls that bounce. Pause. But why is that? This week we decided to try and figure it out. Meech, seeing as how you are a stud, there has to be some sports in your past. What were those sports? What do you think drew you to them?
Um, I don't know. I just maybe it was a love of the competition, pushing
Okay.
myself to limits. Maybe. I played basketball and softball, as you guys know. But yeah, I always used to love basketball. I don't know. It just being able to just do things on the court. Being able to dribble the ball and play defense and make a basket. Like I don't know. I just had a love for it. It was fun to me. I actually, like I said, when I was younger, like young, like I started martial arts when I was 4. That was my main focus. But once I was like junior high age, where you could start playing sports, I gave that up for the most part to play basketball and to play softball. I even played volleyball a little bit, but I stopped, because those shorts, like you had mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just, and then, the adrenaline rush of running down the court, doing a spin move and laying it up on somebody like, let's go. I don't know. That was me. I always used to play. I had, I'd be outside in the backyard by myself playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I was definitely basketball. I mean, hello. Like I still have such a incredible love for basketball. Just even to watch it, like I watch anybody play basketball, um, pretty much. And then I did do the volleyball thing, and I couldn't do the shorts. So that was that was definitely the issue there for the most part. That and I got injured, but um I don't know. Like you said, it was just like a love of it, and even football. Like to watch football, I grew up such a Dolphins fan and just a football fan. I watched every Super Bowl since I can have known what a Super Bowl is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I just love sports. I watch a lot of sports, sports in general, mostly basketball, yes, and then football. But I mean, I watch baseball during the World Series times. I watch tennis, especially if Serena or right now Naomi or Coco or one of is playing.
Yeah.
Um, Especially Serena, man, just she's an incredible tennis player. Like I love sports, and it seems stereotypical, but there's some truth in stereotypes,
Yeah. I
obviously,
mean,
right?
I'll play, and now that I can't play sports like physically, I find myself playing them more on like my PlayStation,
Okay,
just to get like
that
when
feel,
the feeling like
yeah,
football. I love football. I don't play football because I didn't know that was an option. Like, so I just found that out when I met Wifey. Like, there's like a whole women's
women's
league.
league.
There are a couple different ones, and had I known that, I probably would have played. But now, I might like break a hip or something. Talk about put a tape in.
Pop that tape in, yeah, lady. After you pop my hip back, pop my hip back into
Exactly.
place.
So that's why, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I can't like. I love playing Madden. As far as video games, I know it's different, but for me, it's the sports games. I know there are other games that you could play out there, but like that's how I kind of get my fix too.
Yeah. I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, my father was a soccer guy. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another sport that I watch, especially when it's a big tournament. More so because I haven't, it's harder to seek out in the States because
Mm-hmm.
there isn't there wasn't, now there is more so. But like soccer leagues that were always on TV. So I had to wait for like a big thing, like a World Cup or something like that, the Olympics. But like my father used to take me to the soccer fields in Miami, and we would watch like regular teams, like just other guys on teams playing each other to the like trying to kill each
Yeah.
other, trying to play each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
yeah, like
the street lights
street
come
ball. Yeah,
on.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
instead of being street ball, it was street soccer, but on a field.
Yeah.
And we used to go and watch soccer all the time. I would go with him. It was just something about it. Like it's mesmerizing. I will. forsake my whole family
Mhm.
for a Heat game. Okay,
Yeah, I know that's
I'm
right.
like, we're gonna have to put that birthday on pause because the Heat play tonight.
Oh man.
So I remember shit. I was dating this chick and it was her birthday, and we were having a birthday party for her at my house.
Mm.
But it just so happened, well, and it just so happened that that was the day that LeBron and Chris Bosh decided they were going to come down to Miami, and they had that yes, where LeBron was like not one, not two, not three,
Yeah.
whatever, and they that day they were like, if you can get tickets to this thing that they were going to have at the arena, so I did everything I could and I got 2 tickets.
Mhm.
And my homeboy who was coming to the party because he knew my girl at the time, he's a Heat fan like me. And I was
Mhm.
like, bro, if you drive us down there, because I just
Mhm.
hate driving down,
Yeah.
and especially from where I live, like it was different. Like driving to your house
Yeah.
back in the
It was
day
like
was like the equivalent
that.
of driving to
Mhm.
the thing. Yeah. So anyway, but so I told him, I'm like, yo, if you drive, you can have this ticket. He was like, I'm in. So I told homegirl, like, you just gonna have to have your party start without me because I'm going to this event.
Oh man.
Yes. And that's how that went down.
In
So
true Blaze fashion.
yo, facts. So me and my homeboy were there when they were like, not one, not two, not three, not four. Like some fucking little schoolgirls.
Damn.
Yes. Like,
That's dope though.
hell yeah. Yeah, like sports are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they bring you together and they definitely are entertaining.
Give you something to root for too, Something to converse about. I was about to say conversate. Jesus Lord. I guess that's how people made friends too before the internet.
Yes, and sports have a way of bringing people together regardless of background, race, religion,
Mm-hmm.
sexual orientation. Like I can't tell you how many times I've high fived strangers in the arena. Like the Heat go
Right.
on a run and somebody hits a fucking three, and he just turn next to the person next to you. And you're like, yo,
Yeah.
Bob, like, and never
Because for
see.
once, everybody's on the same
Yeah.
team,
And it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter who you're gonna go vote for tomorrow. Like right now,
Right.
this is what it's about. We are all in this together for this one moment. That's the greatness and the just I don't know, it's weird thing that sports has. And does that. I think kind of in a way some music artists can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'll tell you, the time I went to see Jay-Z and JT when they did their Legends of Summer tour,
Uh,
and those white girls were up on those chairs in front of us, and I'm like, "Excuse me, lady, I paid my money too. Like, you gonna have to get down, homegirl. We on the floor, and I still can't see."
right.
So, yeah, that is uh, sports is just great, man. And wifey hates them.
So I know I'll always be getting that second ticket.
Yeah. She'll watch, and she's watched, and she'll go to a Heat game, right? But and she'll watch it when I'm here and I'm watching it because it's on the TV. But
Right.
she's usually in her phone the most of the time anyway. But she's just like anytime she sees it or I'm watching like ESPN or something like, she's like, "Yay, sports!" And it's I don't know, it's like I said, it's stereotypical, but just seems to be. And so many studs I know, like that's how I've knew a lot of studs. Is we
Yeah.
played ball together or we all talk ball, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day. And the crazy thing is that everybody used to think that any girl who played basketball or softball
Yeah. Yep.
was a lesbian.
And I played both.
Yeah, well you super gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get into wild peas, or the part of the show where we share and answer some of the most wild questions we've seen on the internet. This week's question is, why do most studs like gay porn instead of lesbian porn?
Um,
I don't. I
I
don't
don't.
know that that's fact. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know that studs like gay porn, but I've heard a lot of women in general
Like gay porn.
like gay porn, and I think it's because the gay guys are probably more passionate about it.
I'm sorry, they were passionate about what? Sex in
Like,
general? Oh,
no, I mean, I guess sex and gay porn. Because I don't think you can like, all right, no, because I was gonna say, I don't think you can really act like, you know what I mean? You can, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I saw that some of the
Can you really
responses to
act
this
when
question
you?
was that lesbian porn is boring. And when I think about some of the lesbian porn that I've seen, I mean,
It is.
it's obviously not created for lesbians.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
created for dudes who think that two girls together is hot. At least the porn that I've seen. I mean, I'm not an avid porn watcher. I have
Mm-hmm.
investigated Pornhub from here from time to time as I've come across certain juicy tidbits of
Right.
leaked footage on uh, social media, but uh, I don't know. I'm not like a big porn collection type of person, so.
Right.
But you know, what comes to mind when I think of porn is not gay
Mm-mm.
men.
No, definitely not that. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a guess.
I don't know. But I guess it's just boring.
Mhm.
And on that note, we're going to end the show here. Don't forget to follow Two Studs in a Pod on Instagram and Twitter. To catch a glimpse behind the scenes, go follow Meech on IG. Oh, that's. And on that note, we're going to end the show here. If you're not already, go follow Two Studs in a Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Want to see our stud life behind the scenes? Follow Meech on IG at the Homie Meech and on Twitter at Homie Meech, and myself at it's.me.blaze on IG and it's me Blaze2 on Twitter. If email is more your thing, you can shoot us an email at twostudsinapod@gmail.com. That's TWO studsinapod@gmail.com. www.twostudsinapod.com is the place to find everything stud, including our latest episodes, blogs, and more. Listening on the move? Catch a new episode of Two Studs in a Pod every Tuesday on streaming platforms everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And gratitude is always the attitude. So we want to say thank you for lending us your ear.
Thanks for tuning in.